Welcome back, viewers. Got another one of our ARMA sort of how-to or help videos here. Hopefully it helps. It's about supply runs. Supply runs are probably the most important thing in the game because it keeps you moving forward and supplies your troops as you go into like the other guy's territory. So how do you do it, Ranger? Well, that's a very good question. You find yourself a green dot pushing a truck, but see, just there, that'll be a supply depot. There's a supply depot there. There's a supply depot there. There's a supply depot there. So you'll get the gist of it. Those green dots are supply depots. So you get yourself a truck, you head to one of those, fill it up with supplies, and drive back to where you need it. Sometimes. So here we are. We're going to go up to the one near Mew up there, and we're going to head over and first we'll get a truck and that. We'll have a bit of a look around, get a truck, and head over and get some supplies and find somewhere that needs supplying. Now, one of the biggest reasons behind supplies is this is one of the biggest problems in the game. If you ask people who've played it for a while, this is the arsenal. People like to come here and load up on 1,000 guns, rocket launchers, hand grenades, pants, hats and everything else, and each one of them uses supplies. There is a supply count for each individual thing, and they load up with supplies and they run over the hill and crash their jeep into a fireball or get shot out of a helicopter before they even land, and it just really drains on the team's supplies, and therefore when you want to build other things that are more important, like vehicle stations and defences and that sort of stuff, you've got no supplies to do so. So apparently in an update coming out soon, they're going to make it harder. You're going to have to rank up because you can come here straight off the bat when you're a low-ranking private and just load up with all sorts of stuff. Apparently they're going to change that, but that's one of the reasons you need a lot of supplies at your places. And they're good, don't get me wrong, they're not a bad thing, but they're good where you need them. You know, not just every base doesn't need one, or the first base you move into. So we got ourselves a truck. We just went to the heavy vehicle station and picked a truck. So we'll get in this bad boy and we'll head off over to the supply depot. It's pretty wet, bit of a nice miserable wet day. We can get out of here. Sometimes the driving's a bit suspect. Remember, just another tip too that we had, remember, was the third person view. Hold in your options button, and if it doesn't work, it means that server doesn't have third person. Doesn't mean you're doing it wrong like I thought you were. So this is nice and handy here. We'll go a bit across country here and get some supplies. So you can see in the back now, at the moment it's empty. It's just got seats. You can also carry troops in here. I think you can fit a dozen guys in the back. A few different trucks. One's an open back one. Then you got fuel tankers and construction trucks and all this other sort of stuff. Like, you know, maybe I'll make videos on those. I haven't really used them much, so there's no point in me trying to do a video at the moment because I wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Debatable whether I know what I'm talking about now, but you know, if you're a long-term viewer, you know that we struggle through it. We'll get there in the end. There's a bloke there. Hey, mate. So here we come out to some supplies, and they look like that. Boxes with a net over them, normally, or a shipping container. So we jump out, go to the back. I think we forgot to turn on the handbrake, but that's all good. Scroll down till it says load supplies, and you'll see the boxes going into the back. Now, this quite often glitches, and it looks like they're putting nothing in, or it won't count, or something, you know. The boxes go in, but the count won't go up, or vice versa, but you just got to hang in there, and sometimes there'll be a delay. So we've got our supplies, 600 units of supplies.
Boys, we got enemy,
And we'll head back over to the head back over to the main road, and we'll drive down to, I think we're going to Gravette. We'll drive down there and drop these off.
Additional weapons, ammunition, and supplies have reached point A. Out. Alpha Main, 12 stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Maryland. Out. Alpha Main, 12 stations. Just raised the transmitter tower at Point Mississippi. Out. Alpha Main, 12 stations. Light vehicles are now available. Alpha Main, 12 stations. We've taken the combat outpost at Point. Alpha Main, 12 stations. A depot. All stations. This is Alpha Main. A cistern for refueling is ready at Point Mississippi. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy have taken Point Maryland. Out. Alpha Main, 12 stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Hawaii. Out.
You need a car, man. You see a car. Grab it. Get off the road, man. Just let me check the map real quick when we in these bushes. Metal.
All stations. This is Alpha Main. We are under attack at Point Florida. Out.
There's a town over here, but I can't see a car.
Alpha Main, 12 stations. Set up a field hospital at Point Hawaii. Out.
Anyone at Hawaii, if they can travel north of it, pick us up, we could. Hawaii's currently clear. Yeah, need to pick up just north of Hawaii. come and pick you up. Are you in the forest?
Alpha Main 12 station. Friendly forces are under attack at Point, Wyoming. Out.
So, as usual with Ranger's videos, if something can go wrong, it will. And we turned up at Gravette and got shot straight in the head. But we managed to stash our truck full of supplies over here in the bush, and we can run over there and maybe still bring them in. And it might not be a complete waste of time. So let's go over. I think our truck was over here, up behind these bushes over here. So we'll still be able to get it in and deliver it, hopefully. Have a bit of a suss round, make it look like we know what we're doing, just in case there's someone hiding.
Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy are targeting Point, Alabama. Out.
Opens the gate inwards and hits himself in the head. Huh.
Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have reached Point, Arkansas. Out.
So we'll get back to our truck. Hopefully the baddies are gone, and we'll drop these supplies off. We'll go and get some more.
Enemy RPG around Sawmill.
This is more or less what it entails. Sometimes you can take a couple of the boys with you. You can fit 2 more people in the front, just to give you a bit of protection. Sometimes those green checkpoints will have AI fighters like soldiers at them, and you'll have to fight your way in there. Sometimes the other guys will bushwhack you there, you know. There's always something bound to happen.
No, we just don't talk to
Sometimes they'll be coming in here, there'll be rockets shooting at you, but what we'll do is we'll just drop them off straight at these. See, there's another one of those barracks. Whether or not they need one here is debatable, but there seems to be some fighting, so I don't know. I'm not an expert yet, but I'm working on it. So I'll deliver these and I'll just let it keep going without my droll commentary, and we'll, yeah.
Where are you, Bergen? Volunteer. Yeah, I'm here too, bro.
Are you doing another supply run?
Just out the house, I was around away from it. Yeah. Around the corner from the booth. I'm not too far from where you place your thing. Oh, yeah, I'm just up the road, bro, with RPG waiting for them to drive out. There's one coming now, bro.
all stations. We're overrun. Fall back. All stations. This is
It's
Alpha
the command
Main.
trucks to
We are
defend
under attack at Point Arizona.
North Tower. It
Out.
just never works any other way.
What'd you say, mate?
They grab that North Tower, we're screwed. We've got to like maintain control on North Tower with the command truck and redeploy radios. That's usual problem we have.
We need military hospital back major.
Access to it due to that.
Alpha Main to all stations. Branded forces are under attack at Point Florida. Out.
Ain't nobody's gonna try and take military hospital back.
Ahead of BTR delivery. BTR 250 cals on Jeeps. It was not fun.
RPG that shit.
Everywhere you spawn, they had an angle.
Alpha Main to all stations. We just lost Point. All stations. This is Alpha Main. We are under attack at Point Florida. Out.
Heavy armor vehicle. Not drive.
Alpha Main to all stations. Additional weapons, ammunition, and supplies have reached Point Maryland. Out. Alpha Main to all stations.
So one of the things that'll happen, I'm actually looking around at the moment to see where it needs supplies, is inevitably in the game, sooner or later, it's going to get dark. And you think, oh, I've tried shooting in the dark, I can't see a thing. So as you can see, she's pretty dark, but I'll show you here, all you got to do is up the ante a bit, put in a bit of an effort, and you can actually deliver supplies in the dark. So you've got a torch on you, you just got to find the heavy vehicle station, get a truck, figure out which way you're going, and off you go. So we'll up the ante here, and let's see how I go doing it in the dark.
Alpha Main to all stations. Heavy vehicles are now available from the depot at Point, Indiana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've just set up a field hospital at Point, Mississippi. Out.
Someone bring a truck forward. Kansas.
one, dude. Radio's back here.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a new transmitter tower at Point Kansas. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. A cistern for refueling is ready at Point Kansas. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've seized the enemy COP at Point Florida. Out.
Friendly truck bringing supplies into old wood.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a new transmitter tower at Point Florida. Out.
Yeah, I tried to close the door.
Try and normally leave it open. Yeah, you should always only close the door once the vehicle's moving fast enough, because the get out option disappears once you move fast enough.
So that's about time on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. Running supplies can be good fun and the team really appreciate it. A lot of times you'll turn up and they'll all go, yeah, good one mate. You know, if you can't shoot, you can still contribute to the team. If you like this sort of thing, give it a like. Go someone else might like it, share it. If you want to see more of this sort of stuff, just like pointing out simple things that I've sort of slowly figured out, well, just put in the comments what you'd like to see it on, because there's a lot of stuff on here where it doesn't really tell you anything, and unless you ask someone else, it's pretty hard to work it out. But anyway, that's the end of this one, so I'll catch you all next time. It's orangutan. Stay safe till then.